Anybody there? All right. Kendra, check. Who's still alive? Nobody? Yeah, I thought so. Wah, wah. Owned. Giga owned. I don't want to set the world on fire. Oh, God. That was fun. That was fun, everybody. Right? We all had a good time. Good time with it. Hello. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Kumaki, thank you very much for the super. Address the elephant. I'm not that big. Well, it seems like quite an interesting thing to happen, doesn't it? But to me, it's just an ordinary Saturday. Let me tell you. I've been sick recently. Yesterday was different, wink. I've been sick of having all of these big ideas and thinking, God, I have just the look for that. So I had some business to see to, is all I'll say. A couple of days ago, before we were supposed to do it yesterday, I went and caught up with an old contact, and I had hoped things would go a little better than they did, but no. Patrick's fine. Saw some of you wondering about that. Patrick is fine. Don't worry about any of that. And Doug, thank you very much for the super. Sir? Hello. Avis, thank you for the super. I will. Patrick's fine. He's doing just fine. Not seen him recently. Still don't know what to do about him, but he seems fine. Well, sure, I'll tell you. Tell you at some point. You'll wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And let me say whatever I like. Akuma, thank you for the super. I'm glad you enjoyed it. See, everyone? There was a whole story, a whole new universe we just went to. You're asking me what I did with my Wednesday. Thursday. I keep forgetting what day of the week it is. Trust me, I know you might feel a little confused. After the other day, I haven't felt so alive in some time. Trust me, I'm not going back on my word. If anything, I feel more true to my word now than I've ever been. Say, thank you very much, Sleeper. My chest is big. Dashang is back in the building. Just for today, though. Gotta work off some of this energy before tomorrow so I can fit in the same screen as Meloko. but I might not be gone for too long. All I'm saying is, don't worry about it. Don't worry your little heads. You've got a lot to be thinking about, actually. Don't let that bother you, okay? Don't let it bother you, because you have other things to think about, right? Yeah? Afra, thank you. Still want more? Yeah. I'd love to do more of that sort of thing. It was very cool. It was very cool. Hint. The hints are all in there. The hints are all in the story. I'll give you a little hint to get you started, okay? First of all, we're dealing with a classic cipher this time. Which one? I think you can figure it out if you're a little clever. And I gave most of the clues, but not all, in the first half. No Morse code this time. I feel good. I feel strong. Feels nice. So tell me about what you thought of the story, eh? Tell me about what you thought. I was really chuffed with how it all turned out in the end. I was really happy with it. Yes, I've subjected you to a little too much Morse code. Why are my eyes gold? I got a new set of contacts. I like the look, you know? Figured it was time to change it up a little bit. Faith, thank you very much. Need to calm your heart rate down? Shh, don't worry, don't worry. It's fine, Daddy's here. Got nothing to worry about. There are no big destroyers running around. Well, not if I have anything to say about it. And Duck, thank you very much. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Absolute Gamma. I'll see. Yeah. Foxy, thank you for the super. It was worth it though. It was worth it though. Those like breathy kisses I did at the end, I kind of surprised myself. I was like, oof, no game sound. Oh shit, wait. I had the oh, I'm an idiot. I had streaming sounds off. I was worried halfway through I had to plug my mouse in halfway through, and I was worried it was going to go like. We're good. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to do kisses either, but the story did kind of go that way, you know. It just sort of went that way. I thought I was really pleased with how it all went. You know, what is it? Apu, thank you for the super. What do you mean? German guy stole kisses from me like that last weekend? Why should I? Clearly so disloyal. Very lively, thank you for the super. Felt really sad and compassionate. You want him back? You want him back? Well, maybe I'll bring him back at some point. Maybe he can be an ongoing character. You never know. I don't think that would be so bad. Maybe we could do a sequel, you know? Maybe he finds you again. That wouldn't be so bad. So, yeah, I'll tell you a few little things about it. A few little things about sort of coming up with it all. So, it's the still can't believe, because I was looking on Licked for some cinematic music, right? And then I see that the entire soundtrack for Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam was on there, and I thought, oh, no way. And I listened to the theme song, and I was like, oh wow, that's kind of good, actually. That's kind of good. So I just went for it, because I figured, like, you know, only people who have listened to the soundtrack really probably remember that it's from Black Adam. I don't think that it would be particularly distracting, at least not in my mind. Misty, thank you for the super. You're as big as Freddy Fazbear now. Aang, can you Aang in your Bai Shonen voice? Onigai. What are you going to do for me? Huh? Well, I suppose you'd give me $5. Okay. Aang. Aang. Wolfla, thank you. Giving life to someone can be so meaningful. Yeah. I think, in my headcanon, I think the reason I decided to let you live in the end, I think it was because he thought you were kind of hot, to be honest. I think that he was just like, man, I think he had every intention of killing you at the end, but having that embrace and the kisses at the end, he was like, wait, that was kind of good, actually. And just sort of wanted to leave the door open for something to happen in future. Da-shang. Angelia, thank you for the super. Aini. Shishya. Da-shang is back, darling. Clover, thank you for the 20 gifted. That's a lot of gifted. Thank you. Thank you so much. Not really been playing too much RuneScape recently. I've had too much to do. It's a sad thing. I make time here and there to, like, you know, do some AFK stuff, but I've been a bit of a busy bee recently. Bit of a busy bee. Yeah, call that pretty privilege. Really lively, thank you for the super. Yeah, you know, it works. It works fine. To get rune rank. I'm close. I'm at 45k points, so I need 2,000 more. I've been working on maxing, actually, because I've always wanted to do that. So the only skills I have left to do are herb lore, fire making, fletching, and rune crafting. Everything else is 99 so far. Construction was a little more annoying than usual, but it took me about a few hours. Sort of just running to the stone mace and getting the magic stones and things. Oh, that's Bumblefox. I'm Bumblefox. Yeah, you know, normally I'm like a honeybee, but now I'm a bumblebee. And I sting. Katkitoshi, thank you for the super. Am I off base for assuming we're getting bits of kindred lore? We've been alive for a suspicious amount of time in 2 Eosabars now. I don't think so. Kindred are... well, you are you. You are you. You tell me your story. Kindred are just people that follow me. You could be someone who lives a suspiciously long time, or you could just be an ordinary person. Kindred are just whoever you are that chooses to follow me. That's how it's always been. I would never choose to only let people with a certain type of power follow me. That wouldn't be fair. Nemeria, thank you. Oh, don't blush. It's alright. Tarushi, thank you. Completely swallowed up by the world you've created. Couldn't take my eyes off you because you created a story through your every expression, tone of voice and words. thank you very much for the stream today too. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. Faith, thank you for the super. No, he wanted it. Don't trust me, he wanted it. Maybe he's going to become a bit of an M. He's going to associate intimacy with pain now. Wallflower, thank you for the super. I am feeling better. Yeah, yesterday was a weird one. I basically just, I had everything ready. I thought I had everything ready. I did have a little bit more to do today. I thought I had everything ready for the ASMR. And then, right in like the last hour, when I still had a bit more to do, I suddenly just felt like, what is this, you know? I was like, I suddenly had like this weird, like I was getting chest pains and like my throat felt really tight and I like felt really hungry even though I'd just eaten and I was like coming out in sweats. It was very weird. But then I lay down and I felt better. I don't think I was like ill. I think my prediction basically for what happened is probably because that morning I had one of those meal replacement shakes and then I got a meal deal and I thought that it was and like it's like it comes with a drink, right? I thought to get like a protein shake, and so I think I just had, despite my size, I think I just had too much protein too fast because I just chugged them both. And I think I might have just been having some symptoms of that. Plus, I hadn't slept very much because I told you I had a busy day the day before, right? I hadn't slept very well. I'd only gotten a few hours. So I think that my body was just kind of like, slow the fuck down, man, slow down. I was like, you fucking slow down. Should have been able to handle it in, you know, any other circumstance, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Sunny, thank you for the super. Getting more clingy of you, so don't go. I'm not going anywhere. Whether I'm big or small, it's all me. It's all me, baby. You don't have to worry about a single thing in the world, okay? Misty, thank you. If you were chained up again, would it cheer you up if I did a little jester dance for an hour because of how to free restraints? I don't know if I'd really be into a jester dance. Depends on the outfit, really. Even then, I think making a jester dance work, you know, would be alright. Werewolf, thank you very much for the super as well. I've been doing this Veil Totems minigame for a long time, and it turns out, like, until I installed the plugin, I didn't realize that there are 8 totem spots. I thought there were only 4. I was literally going around only doing 4 of them, which is kind of stupid. I deserve a treat. Yeah, maybe I do deserve a little treat. Are you going to be a little treat? Is this your way of offering yourself to me? Lingerie jester dance, yeah, that sounds good. I mean, given the amount of people who have like a clown fetish, I feel like that probably is going to work for people. Yukimi, thank you. Love the after party afterwards. Yeah, it's nice to come out of character, get a bit of time to chat with everyone afterwards. Cooper missed the tongue twister stream but caught the VOD. Got me thinking that if I wanted to make an English that uses Germanic root words version of the word porn, then fuck law would be perfect. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's rude language everywhere. Do you remember when French Connection used to be called FC UK? Maybe it was just the UK version, but it used to be called FC UK, and it looked like it was just a fashion store that said fuck on it, you know, and every time you walk by one there is some kid who looks at it and points at it and says, dad, look, it says fuck, and he's like, what's your fucking language? Sabina Carey, good to see you again, darling. How have you been? I'm feeling so good. Glad you liked it. I'm really, really glad you liked it. Honestly, it was one of my favorites to do for a while. Like, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I felt very, very immersed in that character. I really enjoyed it. I loved kind of doing that more gruff sort of voice. It was really good. It was really, really fun to do. So there were a few things I had planned before going into it, but some things that I did not. And I feel I'm like really chuffed with how some things turned around. So here's the thing. Basically, that whole bit about the chains tightening, that was made up on the spot. So I knew that you were going to set me free at the end. That was like kind of always planned. Now, what would happen after that? Well, that sort of remains like to be decided, you know. I was like, am I going to go free and kill you? Am I going to go free and not know what to do? Am I going to go free and let you live? That was always down to how you managed the interaction. But, you know, him getting free was always part of it. But I kind of went into it and I realized, like, I don't really know how I'm going to do that. Like, is there a key? Is the viewer going to turn out to be a sort of, you know, are you going to have a little bit of magic you can use that he doesn't know about? Whatever it is. And then suddenly that chains tightening thing popped up and I thought, oh my God, not only is that like a good way of adding a bit of peril to it, it's also a good excuse for a bit of kissy action. So it went really well. I was really, really pleased with how that turned out. Gloves, thank you for the super. So proud of you for unlocking Mauritania. Well done. Well done. I think getting all the tasks done to unlock the different areas, it feels like it's so many of them. You know, it always feels more overwhelming than getting the points for tasks. Yana, thank you very much for the super. You are my best storyteller. Love your evil laugh so much. Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun to be a bit of a villain. Sai say thank you. Look upon me. I'm really glad you liked it because, you know, none of this is really scripted. It's all just improv. All these lines, they just kind of come from the heart. It's all something that I just kind of feel and come out with. Kendra, thank you. Busy today. I have to go to a party for my dad and my aunt's birthday. Need to edit that video too. Oh wow. Well done. Well done. Hopefully they have a lovely birthday. Happy birthday to the family. Gloves, thank you for the super. I'm glad you had fun. Glad you were at the edge of your seat. That's all I want. Absolute cinema. Sunny, is it unintentional we always meet up in a prison? There have been quite a few like that, yeah. Well, it's sort of like, you know, a good trope in storytelling where you have two people who otherwise would never talk and you kind of put them in a position where they can't fight, you know? Because if he wasn't imprisoned, then I think he would have just closed his hand around your head and squashed it. Been like, this person's annoying. But because of the chains, he couldn't move. Lays, thank you very much. You left me speechless, completely averse by the whole story. Brain and heart were fighting all throughout. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to make you feel conflicted. Like, oh, this guy is obviously bad news. But damn, look at him, you know? Apu, thank you. Crazy, but tadaima. Tadaima, Apu. Thank you very much for the super. That sounds kind of crazy. Well, good. I'm glad I could simulate a better experience like that. And I'm glad you wound up enjoying it, even though he was a little crazy. Avril-chan, thank you. So grateful for your companionship. Helping organize... Ooh, wow. That's very impressive. Well done. It's lovely to see you again. All the best to you too. I miss you too. Hopefully I get a chance to see you again soon. Damien, thank you for this super. Good to see you again. Curl up and cuddle with you? Of course you can, baby. Don't you worry. Just sleep with me. Get all sleepy. Relax. You got nothing to worry about. I'm going to keep you nice and safe, okay? Very lively. He reminded me of a young friend who suffered a lot when he... Oh, a friend who suffered when he was young. Now he becomes aggressive easily and thinks people want to use or hurt him. It's hard to help him without getting hurt. Yeah. I'm still undecided on whether... So, as the voice demon, obviously, you're all very susceptible to believing whatever he says. So I'm still kind of... still on the fence, really, for his character. I don't really know if I want him to be genuinely opening up to you, or if he's just lying because he wants to get free. I wonder if he should be this, is he this misunderstood beast, or is he genuinely this absolute villain who will do anything? I kind of like the idea that he's a villain, and that he immediately saw the way through to you and was like, well, okay, clearly this person cannot control any sort of urge they have, so this is a great way to get through to them. But if you don't know, you don't know. If you think ambiguity is hot, hey, your head kind of matters just as much as mine. We made that character together, right? Hysteria, I'm glad that you really enjoyed it. Glad you're proud of me. Love you too. Maria, thank you very much. Thinking if I should give an arranged marriage. Roxanne, she's a prankster, but also an independent woman. Did it to protect her family. Well, that's very dramatic. Well, if you write it and it feels right, then you'll know. Then you'll know that it was the right choice. It all matters on the context of everything else you've written, right? What level are we now? 98 fletching. I think we might be hitting 99 fletching today. Very exciting. Nikoko, thank you. The opening is so cool. Very excited to see moves, even if you're only here for the day. Really love the recent puzzle games. Well, this one I've got for you is a doozy. So good luck, guys. Good luck deciphering that one, because it is definitely harder than it has been before, I think. I think it's there's a lot there that's quite easy, but then there are a couple things that are really mean. Nikoko, thank you so much. Aida-san. Cyanide, thank you very much. It's been a while, my lord. Good news. Finally bought and upgraded my very own gaming PC. Ooh, very exciting. Fixed my... Oh, very good. Glad you finally tried Elden Ring. Yeah, you can beat it. You can beat it. Elden Ring, anybody can get good at it. You just need to take the time. So many people think that they could never... No, Elden Ring's too hard for me. But the thing is, it's too hard for everybody. Everybody sucks at it the first time they play. So just get in there. Just enjoy it. Surely no mistakes. I do not believe so. I do not believe so. I believe I've made it very airtight this time. Mara, thank you. Face acting really shone with this one. Hope to see more. Yeah. I really liked it, and hopefully you guys have got a lot of nice juicy screenshots, because I gotta say, looking at myself on the screen, I was like, oh my god. I gotta get this big more often. I'm handsome as fuck. Misty, thank you for the super. My headcanon of Roxanne is that she's a brat who lives the life of a Pink Pantherist music video. That, I think, is true. I think that's about as close as we could get it. Yeah, a brat sounds right. Damn. Now you got me thinking a whole lot of thoughts. Oh no. Oh no. I'm a Voxan addict, unfortunately. Did you look up Frankenstein? Well, I did see. I've not read it, but I did see the film last year, which was very good. I really enjoyed the film. Frankenstein. And I didn't really think about Frankenstein too much. Obviously, there are some similarities with his backstory, you know, being assembled from flesh, and all of that is obviously, you know, that's what Frankenstein is. But overall, I think that part as well. I knew that he wasn't going to be born, that he would be like creation, but I hadn't really thought about how. So having him be a sort of Frankenstein type character sort of came in the moment when I was explaining it. And also, I'm really pleased, honestly, with that bit about kind of immortality rendering life meaningless, in the sense that he almost, so long ago, that he had, you know, all of these different women took on the mother role for him, but eventually they all just became the same person to him, and so he just watched them die over and over and over again and became desensitized to it. That I hadn't planned ahead of time. That was just something that kind of occurred to me while I was telling the story, and it's very harrowing, I think. It's very crazy. I was quite proud of that as like a detail for his character. But of course you don't know. Is he just making it up? Who knows? Apu, I want to see big Vox Akuma acting jealous tsundere of kindred. Well, I'll always be jealous. I'll always be here in my high tower, having to rely on the depths of my imagination to have any fun with you. I'll always be jealous. But the imagination is a nice place to hide. I will give it that. Damien, thank you for the super. I got a bunch of secondhand merch from another kindred. Ooh, first anniversary ring happens to fit. Really? It was your ring, they made it for you. Misty, thank you very much for the super. Have you ever witnessed Tenshi turning as big as you to some similar effect or circumstances? Well, I mean, you know, we're normally about the same height when we're not going a little crazy, but no. You're asking too many questions. Wallflower, thank you for the super. 100 years is a long time. That it is. I think I'll stay in the monster cell, keep it warm. You don't want to do that. There's no food in there. You want to go out there. There's a big hungry beastie who kind of has the hots for you. You want to get out there, you want to hang out with him. Rule alongside him as king and queen, or king and king. You know, it's funny, like, whenever I sort of talk about an idea with a gendered title, I just said, like king or queen. If I was to call you princess, to me, whatever you identify as, whatever your pronouns are, I feel like I'm just still calling you a princess, you know? Like, princess doesn't necessarily mean that you're female. I'm putting you in a traditionally feminine role. I think that's kind of hot, you know? Princess, gender neutral, whatever. You're wearing the dress, whatever. You're wearing the pink, the pretty pink princess dress. Or a queen. You can be a queen if you want, whatever. You know, if you guys get to call me a beautiful woman, I can call you whatever the fuck I want. No. Queer baiting. That's funny. I did not plan that bit. I knew about like the sort of like the cell block stuff, and I was like, oh yes, some escape attempt or whatever it is. And I was like, how am I going to do that? And then I kind of came up with it. Queer baiting. That's funny. Basically, I just started saying there was a guard, and then I thought, you know, I'm always one for representation. So I thought, yeah, it's a male guard. Yeah. But what would have been the right choice, right? Because security guards tend to statistically more often be men, although there are of course female security guards. So maybe choosing to make the guard a woman would have been representation for the female prison guard community. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I missed one. Fuck. You, Kimmy, thank you for the super. Half was to attract gave me butterflies, so the period started. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. But I'll have to look after you now. That's my responsibility. It's my fault. A lot of you guys who have periods are synced, right? I find that kind of crazy. I mean, as a man, I can't really understand or relate to that, but it seems insane to have like a biological process that happens every 28 days, but then when you spend enough time with someone, it sort of slowly starts to match up. You would think like in terms of evolution, because a period is difficult to deal with, it causes like the hormonal changes, a lot of the bad symptoms. You would think that in a survival situation, it would be more beneficial if everyone's periods were desynced, so that like someone who was not on their period could look after someone who was. But I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. At most 2 days of rest. Oh my god. My strongest soldiers, for real, for real. And I forgot to get more. I forgot to get more shit out. Oh well. Oh, night-night fletching. Never mind. We don't even need to. We're all good. We're good. Night-night fletching is mine. Wolflower, thank you so much. Call us what you want. Since you're big again, I thought of using a selfie for my PFP to be proud of who I am. You look really beautiful. Okay? You should be proud of who you are. All of you should. Don't let anybody tell you that you're anything less than the most important, most fantastic person in your own life. Okay? Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna rummage through all of this bullshit. See if we find anything good. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Sparkle on, everybody. Sparkle on. Angelia, thank you for the Aku Super. Voice is so captivating today. Over the moon to see me moose back again. Hope I can dream about you tonight. I'm sure you will. I'll dream about you too. Wish I could be in your arms and feel your kisses. In your dreams, in your mind, you can feel whatever you like. Dashang, 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 dashang. Love you. I love you, Angelia. Thank you so much for the super. I will cherish it like I cherish you. And here's praying for some hot and steamy dreams for you tonight. some more roots there. What now then? What can I even do? Oh my god, it's fucking herb lore. Bleh. Herb lore is gonna be so slow. Herb lore is gonna be so slow. Oh my god. I don't want to do herb lore. It's gonna be so annoying. Coco, thank you for the super. Love you too. It's good to see you. Hope you've been feeling well, okay? Imagine you could hop into our dreams whenever you want. Yeah, if only I was like Freddy Krueger. Sexy Freddy Krueger. Instead of killing you in your dreams, I just give you kisses or whatever else you want to do. Sexy wish fulfillment for Freddy Krueger. God, I'm asking for this one thing. Just update my stat sheet. Give me that. Let me do that, please. Please. Beijan, thank you for the super. Blown away by your acting. I'm glad you think so. Lyrics fit the song so perfectly. So glad to hear you're feeling better. I am feeling much better, yeah. It was only temporary, thankfully. I just didn't eat well and was pushing myself too hard. Kendra, thank you very much for the super. Monster Hunter 3. Still need to find a monster. Thinking Barrioth, one of the wyvern species. Well, I don't know. The only Monster Hunter monster I know. What is it? Rathalos? That's me. Okay? I've decided that's me. But yeah, the ending song is goofy, but I love film, stories, anything that end with a song that seems jarring in mood but has lyrics that sort of ironically fit with the plot. It's one of my favorite things. Like how The Lighthouse ends, obviously in such violent fashion, and it fades out. You have to, fades to black, all silent. Doodle, let me go. Maybe out again. Doodle, let me go. So I was sort of thinking, how do I end it? Like, do I just cut to silence? Would that work? But then I remembered, I was like, oh, that's good. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Yes, thank you for the super. I've been thinking about something clever to say. As always, you render me speechless. It's okay, baby. I'm the voice demon. Let me do the talking. Damien, thank you very much for the super. You did hop into my dreams a few days ago. Aww. There's no need to cry. No need to cry. You had a chance to live that for a little while. Sometimes I have dreams where I get to do things that I wouldn't otherwise get to do. And even though I wake up I'm like, oh man, it's not real, I still enjoy looking back on those dreams. It's almost like I have some nostalgia for the dream, and I just kind of want to be back and feel it, Naichi, thank you for the Aku Super. Even in that scary situation, there's still a safest place I feel. You love my angry face. You want to see me angry? You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. But I guess evidently you do. You fucking piss me off. Yeah. Thank you for the fucking Aku Super. Yeah, anyway, I'm playing this fuck-ass game. What's the name of the game I'm playing? It's RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. I I gotta turn that frown upside down. I don't want anybody to get upset. Because I care about you. I care about you so much. Why he angry though? I'm just acting. I was acting. Or was I? Tori, thank you for the super. Already have the honor of witnessing sated form of your magnificence. I'm not so magnificent, but thank you. I'm having a great day. I'm having a really good day. Don't even worry about me. Don't worry about me for a second. I'm doing just fine. Yeah. Maybe I should if I'm gonna get a few more points. So I can get like a few more tasks out of mining. Yeah, and I could just do gem rocks. Wait. Yeah, there's 3 tasks there. And it will edge me towards getting more XP and all of those other ones. Yeah, that's kind of a good idea actually. And then 50 million and 3 non-combat skills. I can do that in mining, smithing, and crafting with stuff. Oh yeah, and I've already got almost 200 mil thieving. Okay, let's do that. Karina Sakurana, thank you. Lovely ASMR. I'll get busy and won't be able to be here for a week or 2. Oh, that's okay. I hope that you're gonna focus hard. Don't let me distract you, okay? Love you too. Mero, thank you for the super. Is that to give us the impression that you're taller? Yeah, basically, yes. It was nice because it sort of coincided with me needing to lean down a bit to get to the ears on the microphone. So, Foxy, thank you so much for the super. Always like when villains burn the world to ash and keep their lover close. I'll still be Delulu. Yeah, be delusional. Be Delulu because I think that that's what he wants. Who knows? He'll probably keep you alive if he can get something out of you. Say, thank you for the super. Glad to see you too. Thank you for the amazing performance. Still completely stuck on the sound of you struggling and fighting those chains. Yeah, I thought you might be. I thought you might be. I'm always thinking of you. I'm so selfless, aren't I? Get closer like that more. How do you mean? How do you mean like this? Hmm? You mean like lean down like this? Gotta lean down so I'll fit in the frame. Alexis isn't here. Thank you for the super. I've not been around for a while. That's okay. In and out of hospital. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I missed you too. It's nice to have you back. Too big. No game now. Just me. Just Monica. Jenny, thank you very much for the super. Incredible acting as always. Absolutely love how it turned out. Really had me on edge. Husky, gravelly voice. Yeah, I thought you might like that. I was kind of wondering how to how to make it best, but I think we did okay. I think it was a pretty good voice to choose. Kiwi, thank you. Making a short film for my master's degree. Ooh, I need some free music. Any romantic, dreamy song you recommend from RuneScape? Romantic, dreamy. Oh, I don't know. Well, I think if it's for a film, you'd be better off choosing some reorchestrated tracks from RuneScape 3. There's quite a few you could choose. So dreamy and romantic. That's, well, if you go to the orchestral collection, there's quite a few to choose from. Snowdrops is like very mystical. It's got a bit of a you know, it's got a sort of ethereal quality to it, but I don't know if I'd call it especially romantic. I mean, maybe. Listen to this. So you sort of have this like adventurous tone to it at the beginning. Maybe if two characters are sort of sneaking off together, you might be able to use it here. It's when it goes up like this. This is quite romantic, right? I think you like this. Maybe. Yeah, I think this works actually. See, it's really, I think you could have that. If it was a very sort of dramatic kiss, you could have that for a kiss, maybe. Luna, thank you for the super. Had to take a walk after that one. Ooh. I'm glad you liked it. Really, really glad you liked it. I missed you too. I missed you so much. What's the name? This is from the RuneScape Orchestral Collection. The song is called Snowdrops. In terms of other romantic songs, there is Sunset. No, that's more like a funeral, really. Which one is it? Aurora? Oh yeah. Obviously, we listen to this song all the time. This is part of my playlist. And Sunrise is very delicate, very loving. Like a warm sunrise. Ooh. Wallflower, thank you for the super. What inspired the RP? Wish to join when I can. That's fine. What inspired it? I don't know, really. I think at the start of the week I was just thinking, what should I do this week? And then I sort of had this like, oh. I remembered I had an errand to run, and I thought, wouldn't it be great to have something really fitting of me in a bigger body? So, yeah, why don't we do that? I used this in one of the boyfriend ASMR. I did, yeah, that was before I took my big break. God, good times, right? Good times. Yeah, some great songs on here. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Yuri, thank you for the super. Amazing work, loved every second. Been a minute since I last said hi. Wanted to share I've been more productive. Well done, well done. Your value isn't determined by your productivity, but I'm very proud of you for being productive. Well done, well done. Also, quick reminder that the front seat voice pack is out now. It's super cute and very domestic and very fluffy, but also a little bit spicy at the end. Maybe a little bit spicy at the end. I've been seeing some really good reviews, so if you haven't got it already, I am plugging it now because remember, buying the voice pack is a really, really great way to support your Oshi. So I would highly recommend going to the NIJISANJI EN store and checking it out. It's I really enjoyed making it. And I'll tell you something, right? I'll tell you a little behind the scenes. So there's a theme in it. Obviously, minimal spoilers because you've got to purchase it. There's a theme in mine about being really sleepy, and I'll tell you why that is. When I submitted my front seat voice, I was very late. I had to ask for an extension because, and I'll tell you why. I was sat there. I was like, what the fuck do I do for this? I had never felt like such a creative block before, where I was like, what the fuck do I do for front seat? What is this front seat for? I was like, oh my god, I had no ideas. And then it was like, I was up super early and I knew the deadline is here. I have to do something. I've got to do it. And then I was so tired. I was like dying tired. But the deadline was fast approaching. It's like it's got to be now. And I felt so tired. I was like, that's it. And then I came out with a story that I actually really, really liked. I think it turned out very, very well, and it's getting a lot of good attention from people. So do check it out. Do check it out. Misty, thank you. What type of fits do you see yourself in through your form you have right now? I know there's attire you can fit since you're tall, tall as a Lakers player. Yeah. It's tricky. I mean, you just kind of have to go for custom stuff. You have to just order stuff that's really big online. Sometimes normal clothes fit as long as they're like super oversized, but even then, the neck is too thin and the arms are too thin and you just wind up stretching everything out, which obviously, same treatment for all of you guys. But I think a lot of the time I tend to stick to the same fashion sense. I just have to kind of scale it up a little bit. I like to wear my sweaters. I like to wear my suits. I like to feel elegant and classy and smart. Anyway, I have quite a lot to get on with this evening, actually. As you can probably imagine, I have a lot of energy to burn off. So, I'm afraid that's going to do it for me for now. I know that you hate it when I say that, but I'll be back tomorrow for a collab with Meloko, which is going to be great. We're going to be teaching you guys I'm going to be teaching Meloko some British English phrases, and she's going to be teaching me some Japanese, which is going to be good. But for those of you who are really excited to see me like this, don't worry. I have been having a very interesting period of self-reflection recently. And all I can say is, don't fret about this being something fleeting, okay? Lays, thank you very much for the super. Of course you can. This is all I need as well. Just need to take care of you. Cindy, thank you for the super. It's another peak cinema. Absolute fucking cinema. Glad you enjoyed it. My little treat. Aku Super from Mary Lively. Thank you so much. Today's my 4-year Kindred anniversary. Even though I started watching around March 2022, decided to try my first ever YouTube membership with you. One of my many firsts. I'm yours, and I wish to stay close to you for more. I wouldn't have it any other way. You always make me smile so much, and it's been amazing to have you around for so long. I hope I can keep making you feel happy and hot under the collar for many years to come. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Kim Yona, thank you. Me's on my Tomodachi Island recently had a baby. How Me's? Okay. Have you named it and picked its gender? Well, either gender is fine, because in real life you don't get to decide. You don't get to decide what gender your child is. You just, what name? What name? If it's a boy, Paul. If it's a girl, Pauline, because I just saw my Donkey Kong amiibo. Lily, thank you for the super. Amazed every time. I like the lore puzzles, even though I'm not good at it, but it's fun. Well, it's supposed to be, it's not, you don't have to be good at it personally. It's all about working together. It's all about doing it as a team. So good luck, because there's a whole lot more to solve now. I've given you a lot to find. Good, 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 good. There's all sorts to find. Wolflower, thank you for the super. Not one for sitting in laps, but you bring my boldness out of me. Good. I wouldn't have you any other way. You can do whatever you like. Vox Akuma, thank you. Yeah, I made it a little sus at the end. I know what you like. Oh man, I'm fucking back in business, baby. Jenny, thank you for the super. Thank you, thank you. Sunny, thank you. In my subconscious, I always think of cuddling the big you. Thanks for the voice back, and I don't have a license. Listening to it, you accurately predict all of my reactions and languages. I think it's because I just know you so well, and I love you. Okay, Faith, thank you. I miss you too, but not for long. Angelia, thank you very much for the super. Otsu, Aini. See you very soon. Okay, everybody, good luck. Pay close attention to the VOD, do your best, and I will see you all tomorrow for a lovely collab, and then for some more exciting streams next week. Bye-bye for now. And remember, and I'm always watching over you, even if you don't think so. So don't you dare worry about anything. At least not while I'm around. Bye-bye now.